this image that I wanted to show you guys here. LeBron James, the GOAT, greatest basketball player to ever live. I'm sure you guys already know that. If you guys don't, you guys are either haters or you guys just don't know basketball. I'm kidding. But aside from all of that, so LeBron, he signs a new contract with the Lakers. Remember from earlier, he dropped his player option so that way he could take a pay cut in the hopes that the Lakers would be able to get the free agents that they want, or that LeBron wants. Unfortunately, Lakers, of course, who wouldn't have seen this coming? Lakers did not get any of the free agents that they wanted. So, because they didn't, LeBron decided to take the money and sign a $104 million contract for 2 years with the Los Angeles Lakers. And there's also reports that Bronny signed a 4-year, $7.9 million contract with the Lakers as well. So just wanted to throw that in there. The James family is making money. They are making a lot of money. But this isn't about... Get away from me. The fly is still in the house. I cannot get rid of this fly. It is so annoying. But aside from that, the Lakers, they're really, really, really bad at free agency. I am sorry to say it, but this is just appalling. They miss out on every single free agent that they think they can sign. They miss out all the time. This is arguably as bad as the first stint with Cleveland with the Lakers. In my opinion, the Lakers are arguably doing some of the worst jobs as a front office that I've seen. Like, sure, they did a great job in the beginning when they won in the bubble and they got Anthony Davis. But ever since then, the Lakers have done a horrible job in free agency trying to recruit talent, trying to get other players to join them. They've missed out on every single free agent that they thought they could sign or they had a chance to sign in the LeBron era. Now, aside from trading for Anthony Davis, what successful moves have the Lakers really done for LeBron? Like, genuinely, what are the good moves? Because with the Cavs in the first stint, sure, we could argue they didn't do anything good for LeBron in the first stint. Yes. But then in the second stint, when they reunited, they drafted Kyrie, and they also were able to get Kevin Love on the roster. So, with all of that in mind, Cleveland, they didn't start out strong, but they ended up finishing strong. And in my opinion, it's not about how you start. It's always about how you finish. And the way that these Lakers are handling these free agencies, handling all these trades, it's horrible. I mean, they've missed out on every single free agent that they could have possibly thought of. They missed out on Paul George. They missed out on James Harden. They missed out on Klay Thompson. They missed out, and even before this free agency, they've missed out on several free agents before. They've missed out on Kyrie Irving. They missed out on DeJounte Murray. Like, I can go on and on and on, and then the moves that they end up making and acquiring, they got rid of almost their entire championship lineup to get Russell Westbrook. How fantastic was that team with Russell Westbrook? It wasn't fantastic. It was god-awful. And the reality is that the Lakers, they're just really not it when it comes to, in the free agency. Now, with this contract that is so much money giving to LeBron James, I believe this puts them well over into the second apron. So this really, really cripples the franchise a little bit. And quite frankly, they deserve it. They had it coming. I mean, with LeBron James and with how lackluster the acquisitions and the free agency has been, I feel like, honestly, this really seems like LeBron was just like, I bet you my contract that you cannot get a single one of these free agents. And the Lakers ended up losing that bet. That's what this feels like. I saw this on a tweet, and I genuinely, that's literally what it feels like. And a lot of people are questioning why LeBron decided to opt into taking a huge contract as opposed to taking a pay cut. And the reality is because the Lakers, they missed out on every single possible free agent that they wanted. And really, it's like, and I feel like LeBron at this point, given how old he is and given the state of the roster, I believe he's just like, forget it, and just decides to take the money. Now, do I agree with this? Do I not agree with this? Honestly, I really wish that LeBron would have waited just a little bit to see if maybe the Lakers could have gotten DeMar DeRozan. But now, with this deal coming in, I don't think the Lakers have any sort of space or cap room to be able to negotiate for DeMar DeRozan or even be able to negotiate for Zach LaVine. Like, this really puts the Lakers in a very, very tough spot. And I genuinely think this season for the Lakers, at least with, LeBron on the lineup, it's going to primarily be focused on just playing with his son, which is really what he wanted to do from the jump. So this season might end up turning out really, really bad for the Lakers and for LeBron James. And I'm afraid that he might not be able to avoid the criticism this time, because everybody knows LeBron James is easily the most hated basketball player in the NBA right now. I say this every single time, and every single wrong that he does is going to be magnified. Not to mention the fact that he's in Los Angeles is also going to be magnified. But a lot of people are really, the fly is just around me. A lot of people are really unhappy with this decision by LeBron. They really would have hoped that LeBron would have waited out until, or even take a pay cut, because let's face it, LeBron is arguably the richest basketball player out there right now. And I'm not talking about, just off of the contract alone. I'm talking about, with shoe deals, endorsements, all these kinds of things and not to mention savings and his net worth. I mean, LeBron's net worth is through the roof with all the shoes that he has and things of that nature. But aside from all of that, he is, obviously, we know LeBron is incredibly rich. So the fact that he is taking all of this money, a lot of people might see that as a little bit greedy. And obviously, since LeBron is LeBron, people are going to bash him for taking the free agency, like the max contract. Honestly, if LeBron could walk on water, people would say it's only because he can't swim. That is the amount of hate that LeBron gets, which is insane to me. And again, that was also coming from a tweet because it's genuinely true. I genuinely believe it's true. If LeBron could walk on water, people would say it's because he can't swim. But aside from that, we are out of time for this second segment. So now we will go ahead and go into the third segment where we talk about the Golden State Warriors and their interest in Lauri Markkanen. And if we do have time, I'll talk a little bit about Kemba Walker and his retirement from basketball, because he did leave a little note that I would probably read if there is more time on the segment. So I will be right back after this short break. Be sure to stay tuned.
Looking for your daily fix of sports talk without having to pay for it? GSMC Sports Network is available on YouTube. Just search GSMC Sports Network. Get your fix of daily sports talk shows on YouTube, absolutely free. NFL, college football, NBA, MLB, MMA, UFC, fantasy football, and so much more. GSMC Sports Network has shows running all day long, with new sports shows starting every 2 hours. Just like on your favorite cable sports channel, except GSMC Sports Network is absolutely free. Just search GSMC Sports Network on YouTube to catch one of your new favorite shows, like the GSMC College Football Podcast, Chip Shot Football Podcast, Hoops and Heels Women's Sports Podcast, GSMC Basketball Podcast, and so many more. Check it out for yourself. GSMC Sports Network, now available on YouTube absolutely free. Search GSMC Sports Network on YouTube right now.